Welcome to the Love Them Knives channel. LTK is here in the house. Hey, I had a viewer probably a month or two ago. See how quickly I respond to their needs. Say something like, hey, would you consider maybe putting that Stedemon ZKC on your channel? You know, the budget one. And of course, what I did is I screwed up. I'll put the link to the other Stedemon that looks just like this that I did. And that one was a VG10 with a water flow G10. And that was like, those things sell for like a little over 100, I think, dollars. But these are like 57 bucks. So this is actually the one that I meant to do, and I ordered the wrong damn knife. Because the one I did was not a ZKC. And this one is. It's got that kind of smoke wash blade. You can call it black wash, smoke wash. You know, G10 thumb discs and G10 backspacer. It's that contrasting thing. They're doing that a lot. I guess it's okay. I keep trying to figure out if I would rather have the same color on those, but that's not what they're doing, so that's not what you're getting. Liner lock, pretty good lock up there. 40-something% at least. Easy to disengage. Really smooth action on this knife. See? I mean, the pass-through is so obvious here. It's so easy to disengage this. This is a really easy knife to flick open with the thumb disc. Big knife though, like 3.8-inch blade. Okay, this is not a tiny knife here. And this is not a tiny knife, but this is like your standard EDC thing. So you can see, yeah, there's a difference there, isn't there? Right here. Stick them babies butt to butt. Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, you move it up, pivot, maybe. Still, big difference. This is 8 1/4 overall. So that's not tiny, right? We've seen knives that are under 7 inches. Give me a big old yellow Bertha here. Oh yeah, well that's basically 4 inches. And it's basically, what are we metrics wise? About 100 millimeters, which is like 4 inches. 22.5 centimeters. And really 9 inches for all practical purposes. So 9-inch knife, 4-inch blade. So you got the typical 5-inch handle, 4-inch blade, smoke wash, Tonto, Quaking kind of, you know, look here. You want to see this ZKC C03, this one, 440C stainless, Stedemon design. And you can get these in, I'll give you the link to Blade HQ, to just like the C03 series, and there's different, you know, you can get silver or black blade, and you can get different color scales, like more of a just a non-see-through, not the natural green, but not the jade, but you know, a deeper green and orange and stuff like that. But I printed this out anyhow. 57 bucks, MSRP 76. Nobody buys anything at MSRP. They call it the Shy 4. And see, that's what I did. A review on was the Shy 4, but it was it wasn't a ZKC. That wasn't part of the model number. But in any case, 57 bucks. And of course, this one instead of VG10 is 440C, Tonto, 8.87, so about 8.9 inches. Okay, you know, pretty close to 9, pretty close to 4-inch blade. So they're kind of shaving the numbers a little bit, but I'm just kind of, and a 1/2 inch thick. So that's good. 4.4 ounces. Ooh, No description there. I guess it's on the next page, so if you want to pause and read, that's a black stone wash, or you can call it smoke washed. I see another seller that call it smoke washed liner lock, blah, blah, blah. Of course, it's from China, because Stedemon knives are made in China. They're a Chinese brand, just like Riot and Wee and Kaiser, and, you know, just keep going. Real Steel. In any case, this is the budget version of the Shy 4. So, I did the Shy 4. I'll put the link to that review there, and you can see the difference between the two knives. Ceramic KVT bearings. I mean, and is it a flow-through design? Whew, hello, you know, yeah, it's a flow-through design, all right. You got a liner here. Of course, you've got no liner on top. So just a G10, but baby, that stuff's tough. It's tough. But no wonder it's so smooth, right? Ceramic bearings. That's a big old blade, though. That's a big old blade. So shall we cut our own advertisement up? I mean, you know, if you're going to try and prove something to me. Yeah, I think, I'm just guessing, but I think it's pretty sharp. I think it's pretty sharp. 440. Nothing wrong with 440. Some people are a bit snobbish with the steels, but you know, you're talking about 57 bucks too. So you're not going to get CTS 204P. And you know what? You can get it in some other knives. I think my first experience with Stedemon, it was big money. I got the Bastion, and now you can get that Stedemon Bastion, which is titanium and, you know, all that. That in a bag of chips. That's a pretty knife, actually. I got the one that was anodized blue. It's a beautiful knife, and now I think they've cut the prices down. I think back in the day it was like $350, $60 something, and I can't remember. I kept thinking the other day I saw it was like $280 something, under $3. That was a hell of a knife for that. It was a hell of a knife for that. But see how this is not real, you know, tall. This is more slender, even though it's a ½ inch thick, so it's not a real slender carry like some knives that are like 4/10 of an inch, but still, this way, front to back, it is. Oh, throw it on the scales. Get this out of here. My Mannix keeps following me around. Okay, 4.3 ounces. And, come on, 122 grams. That's not bad. That's pretty light. But they ain't throwing a lot of steel in there. Nah, they aren't. I mean, there's none on the top. And then you just got the liner on the bottom. So let's get intentional here. So whether you can come back, you know, and do this, I don't know. You try it on your own. Oh, well, you don't have as much of a cutaway on this side. Made for righties, I guess, kind of, huh? Well, that's not even fair. And you know what? Yeah, it is made for righties because there's no left-hand pocket transition there. That pocket clip is just really just kind of there. Nobody got too fancy with that attitude. But you know what? Yeah, it doesn't provide any grief either. It's not a hotspot issue either. Interesting, though. I mean, really looks functional. Really sharp. Good steel. Easy to sharpen, pretty much, right? Little bit of a choil here. I think you'd be okay. I don't know how you get down past that. You can take the thumb disc off if you want when you sharpen it, if you've got a fixed system. Yeah. And, you know, you got some jimping here. See that? Yeah. There's your blade stop there. That's significant. And, you know, this provides traction here. All this sculpting on this G10 handle. I always like this natural. I don't know why, but I'm drawn to the natural G10. I like that kind of translucent, crazy green look, you know, for no specific reason. I guess it's just personal preference. Man, that's so smooth, isn't it? Wow. Okay, let's see. Nope. No blade play, no lock rock. I'll tell you what. And it's perfectly centered. Wow, that, I mean, those bearings, I mean, that's nice. D10's not real strong. You know, you can gravity flip it. Wow. But it opens and you can just flip it closed like a dog. Bam. I like that. You know what? For 57 bucks, that's not a bad option for a good carry knife. And I do like the Stedman brand. I really do. They make some good budget knives. Have you seen that? Like the DO2 and the, whatever, the CO, whatever. And they've got all kinds of different, check them out on Blade HQ or wherever. I mean, they've got all kinds of different Stedman budget knives now that are 440 or VG10 or whatever. And I think they make a really good knife. I really do. But this one's sizable. I mean, this thing is, is 9 inches. It's big. That's a good sized blade. But it's pretty damn light. And it's pretty thin this way. So great carry option. I think really sharp, very sharp. I like the design too. I like that quaking look. Do you like that? I like that quaking look. And, oh, well, got a little lanyard hole if you want one. Cool. All right. Just thought I'd put it out there. Somebody requested me. So, are you happy now? I'm glad I got it. It's fun to put in your hands. And, man, it's sharp, cuts really well, and the action's really nice on this. I know I keep, that's nice. Whew, that really is. Thanks. Thanks for hanging around. More coming your way. Yes, we're having fun. That's what it's all about. Enjoyment of the hobby. So, love them knives, and you know what else? Stay sharp.